Queenstown is located in the bottom half of the South Island and is the alpine capital of New Zealand. The town overlooks sparkling Lake Wakatipu and is surrounded by a snowy mountain range called the Remarkables. Almost 2 million visitors come to Queenstown each year, drawn by the stunning alpine scenery and the huge range of activities on offer here. The skiing alone is out of this world. But Queenstown is far more than just a winter wonderland. There's plenty to do all year round. The hospitality scene is also a real drawcard, and located down on the lakefront is iCart's private hotel, which offers both fabulous food and accommodation. An historic building left over from the gold rush days, iCarts provides 5-star luxury accommodation in a style all of its own.
When I bought it, I had this vision for it to be one of the great hotels in the world, and I think with the people we've got on board and the quality location, the fixtures, the fittings, etc., the experience that you get when you come here, it is now one of the great hotels in the world. Queenstown is an incredibly unique place, and I think particularly for people coming from Asia and Australia, there's very few places like it without going to Europe or North America. And to be able to sit here in the parlour and look straight down the lake is one of those magic moments in your life. iCarts was designed by Virginia Fisher, who's a fantastic New Zealand designer. And it is really a luxurious home away from home. We want you to feel comfortable and at home when you're here, but we want you to experience luxury beyond the norm.
There are 5 suites with views overlooking the lake and the Remarkables Mountains. The hotel blends old and new brilliantly. The glass atrium sits comfortably alongside features from the 1800s.
The hotel's been on site since the 1840s during the gold rush. It was started by Julia and Albert iCarts, which is where the property gets its name from. The current hotel was built in 1871 and was refurbished in 2000 to the standard of a luxury boutique hotel. You'll see if you look around, we've got some of the original features from the original building, and the bar itself has a very checkered history. From the early gold rush days right through until it was iCart's Tavern in the 1990s. And I can remember as a younger person going to the public bar and the nightclub, which was upstairs here in those days. But it is a beautiful property. It's been beautifully maintained, beautifully renovated, and it is certainly one of the great views you could ever get from a hotel.
The bar features regional favourites like Central Otago Pinot Noir, as well as international varietals. The tapas menu has organic fruit and vegetables and local delicacies like hare and venison. Chef Will Eaglesfield is constantly developing the menu.
I like to produce local ingredients with a Mediterranean twist. I like to get as many things free as I can by foraging them, like watercress, mushrooms, chestnuts. And what I can't get myself, I source from local suppliers. Classic Mediterranean thing we do is the cardronal lamb. I use the ribs, which not many people are using, and I baste them in harissa, marinate them, then slow cook them and finish them up so they're nice and crisp on the outside and soft in the middle. It's a case of making those flavours shine, so just find a simple way of letting the ingredients speak for themselves. Another thing the area is very good for is game. We get wild venison and hare, all shot locally. And yeah, I love using something which I look out the window, that's where it came from.
A natural craftsman will also hand makes the platters on which the tapas is served. iCarts also offers lakeside apartments, comprising of 4 2-bedroom suites. They offer stunning views of the lake and mountains. Or there's the owner's residence, set up on the hill overlooking the lake. This modern house is ideal for families, and a chef can be provided to prepare meals.
One of the amazing things about this place is the guest feedback is overwhelmingly, it is one of their favourite hotels in the world. And the repeat guests we get, even from North America, Europe, Asia, is very strong. And sometimes in winter, we'll come out here and just stand and have a drink, look up at the stars. The views are spectacular. In the summer, it's daylight through till about 11 o'clock at night. So, you know, it's the colours of the sun setting on the mountains, sort of straight down the lake. It's just one of those great views in the world.
iCarts offers boutique luxury accommodation with a quality of service to match. Lake Wakatipu is a magnificent centrepiece of Queenstown. Some 80 kilometres long, Lake Wakatipu is also New Zealand's longest lake. The Remarkables mountain range runs along the southeastern edge. And one of the best ways to get out and enjoy the views is via the Pacific Gem. A beautiful, sleek, Italian-styled boat, perfect for cruising.
Welcome aboard Pacific Gem. Welcome to Queenstown.
The Pacific Gem ties up at Regan's Wharf, close to town. Once everybody is on board, the journey begins. They offer a range of trips and excursions and can take up to 45 passengers. The hospitality is warm and the champagne is cold, a perfect combination. As the hustle and bustle of Queenstown life slips away, you can take in the serenity of the lake and mountains.
We can offer whatever people want to do. The opportunity to get out on the lake, it's somewhere perhaps that they can just kick back and relax. They've got all the facilities of this 80-foot Italian luxury super yacht here in Queenstown, so they can use all that experience and that luxury and really get an impression of the lake and everything in Queenstown. Welcome aboard Pacific Gem, folks. Our trip this afternoon, we're going to come out of Queenstown Bay and we're going to get to go and take a tour around through the beautiful Lake Wakatipu. Very scenic out here, some beautiful mountains to look at, and I think a great opportunity to see Queenstown from a completely different view. I think you get a much better look from out at the lake.
The Pacific Gem is large and roomy. Down below, there's 5-star accommodation for overnight excursions. There are 4 cabins, each with their own ensuite. Fresh flowers decorate the rooms, which are all air-conditioned. The master suite is stylishly decorated and even has its own spa bath. The staff at Pacific Gem really know how to look after guests. Fresh air always makes everyone hungry. They even have their own private executive chef.
I think they're absolutely stunned by the scenery when they get to Queenstown. I think it is one of those places that just really lives up to its reputation, and you can only really get that real impression of Queenstown if you're out here on the lake. Yeah, I think we have to remember that where some of our tourists and our visitors are coming from, this is something very, very special, and we like to get people out here and show it off because we're very proud of the scenery that's here in Queenstown. It's a pretty laid-back environment, but we like to think that we're just providing a bit of luxury, a bit of super service here for visitors in Queenstown. Because of the nature of the lake, we can basically go in all weathers. There's always somewhere sheltered in Lake Wakatipu. The Kelvin Heights, the Kawara arm of the lake, which is just round behind me there, that's always sheltered, and we can just basically tailor a voyage to the conditions of the day. The predominant winds usually provide some shelter in some part of the lake, and it's easy to get at.
The Pacific Gem is not only a superbly crafted boat, it's also the only luxury boat available for charter in Queenstown. Queenstown has a small population, but the huge number of visitors gives the town a lively feel all year round. And so it's nice to know that you can escape and unwind for a few hours at Spring Spa, just a few steps from the lakefront. The moment you step into spring, you become aware of the decor, which is modern and very stylish. Rooms are sleek, light and airy. Pops of vibrant colour contrast against crisp white walls and curtains.
It's really funky, really cool. When you come in, you feel like happy. It's with all the pops of colour and the little watering cans and everything. So yeah, it's designed for like a fun, chilled spa day.
Based on the concept of a social spa, Spring offers you the choice of spending time alone or sharing the experience with your friends.
The Spring Spa Queenstown was our first spring spa. It's a social spa. So it's designed for people to be able to come with your friends, your family, sit, chat together, use the iPads, iPods, read a magazine, or if you prefer, you can just pull the curtain, listen to music and zen out.
Spring Spa offers a wide range of ways to pamper you from head to toe, including nails, waxing, massage, facials and threading. They use top-of-the-range products including Bliss and Clarisonic. These are well-known international brands. Spring Spa combines a high level of service with a unique setting. That's a far cry away from the traditional atmosphere of a spa.
Our menu is tailor-made so you can choose your spa day how you like it. So we have like little mini treatments like neck and shoulder massage, or we have more luxurious, longer treatments like body massage and facials.
They're open from early to late, 7 days per week.
Spring Spa's right in the middle of Queenstown. You can anywhere you're staying, you can walk straight to it. It's near the lakefront, so it's really easy to find. Doesn't take long to get there.
Queenstown is an exciting and inspiring winter destination. There are 4 different ski fields, all within a comfortable drive of Queenstown. Each has its own character. The season lasts from June to October. The remarkable ski field is 45 minutes drive from Queenstown. Spread over 220 hectares, it is very versatile, with wide, gentle slopes for beginners and steep mountain sections for advanced skiers. The Remarkables mountain range is one of only 2 mountain ranges in the world to run directly north to south. The other is the Rockies in western North America. The north-facing slopes attract sun all day long, and with a progressive network of 3 terrain parks, you'll never feel crowded. You can buy ski passes for a single day of fun on the slopes or for the whole season. The Kirby Basin area has a new high-speed 6-seater chairlift, giving access to more terrain and big views. Millions of dollars have been spent on the lift, which carries almost 3,000 people per hour, and the ride takes just 7 minutes from bottom to top. The Remarkables has a good snow record, but there are fully automated snowmakers to always ensure a perfect day at the slopes. The golf clubs and golf courses in Queenstown all offer spectacular scenery and varying par levels and difficulty. There are 6 courses, all within a 25-minute drive. The Hills Golf Course is located in Arrowtown. This privately owned course is owned by one of New Zealand's top businessmen and opened in 2007. Set on 500 acres of land across a glacial valley, the Hills Course features native brown tussock grasses. Giant sculptures overlook the fairways, giving the course a striking and distinctive character. The Par 72 course features numerous elevated tees, giving golfers views of the challenges ahead. There are parallel fairways and no 2 holes are alike. Across town, Millbrook is one of New Zealand's most scenic courses and has been voted the best course in the World Travel Awards 3 times. Set in a natural amphitheatre, the fairways make use of the physical terrain to produce a course that appeals to golfers of all levels. In 2014, Millbrook and the Hills jointly hosted the New Zealand Open, which attracted international as well as local golfing stars. Of course, you don't have to be the world's best player to enjoy a round of golf in Queenstown. Surrounded by pristine waters and snowy mountains, Queenstown courses provide experiences that are truly memorable. Just 5 minutes by car from downtown Queenstown, you'll find Azure Luxury Lodge, boutique accommodation overlooking Lake Wakatipu. Set on a private hillside, there are 9 freestanding open-plan timber villas, as well as the main lodge. The rooms are elegantly furnished with floor-to-ceiling windows, offering spectacular views of the lake and mountains.
We really have 4 seasons, which are very beautiful. Nice to see it in each of its different kind of spectacular views. At the moment with the snow, it's obviously gorgeous, but come springtime with the lovely flowers blooming, it's very beautiful.
All of the rooms open up onto private sun decks. The bathrooms are simple but luxurious. Breakfast is a highlight of the day. Azure's private chef provides meals that are simple, healthy and delicious.
Well, we get a lot of honeymoon and romantic escapes, as well as those that are at their retirement age looking for a big special trip down to New Zealand and in particular the South Island. With town being so close, all of the lovely activities that include all of the adrenaline sports, the bungee jumping, the jet boating, skydiving, but also amazing hikes just a few minutes away really. Wine is very popular, so beautiful Pinot Noir out in the Gibson Valley and further on to Bannockburn. And then also amazing things like helicopter trips to Milford Sound, landing on glaciers and that type of thing.
Once again, the dining room is an elegant space, providing spectacular views.
Well, it's very relaxed and personal. We believe that luxury is on our guest timetable, no set timetable that we have ourselves. So our guests are welcome to have breakfast anytime they'd like, and they can have that up here in the main lodge or in the privacy of their own villa.
The giant fireplaces in the main lounge are a welcome focal point in the evenings as drinks and canapes are served.
It's actually very social, especially in the summertime when there are guests from all over the world staying here at the lodge, and they come up into the lounge in particular and have lovely glasses of wine and things and mix and mingle before they head out to dinner in the evening or dine in their villa.
A complimentary shuttle service takes guests into town where they can enjoy the many restaurants and bars. Quiet, tucked away, Azure Lodge is a boutique retreat offering a memorable experience. They also provide airport transfers and complimentary trips into town.